Welcome to Learn Center. Python Programming Concept. Python Loops. In computer programming, a loop is a sequence of instructions that is continually repeated until a certain condition is reached. Python offers two choices for running the loops. 1 while loop. 2 for loop. The basic functionality of all the techniques is the same, although the syntax and the amount of time required for checking the condition differ. We can run a single statement or set of statements repeatedly using a loop command. The following sorts of loops are available in the Python programming. Loop control statements. Statements used to control loops and change the course of iteration are called control statements. All the objects produced within the local scope of the loop are deleted when execution is completed. Python provides the following control statements. While loop. While loops are used in Python to iterate until a specified condition is met. However, the statement in the program that follows the while loop is executed once the condition changes to false. Syntax of the while loop is while condition. Code block. All the coding statements that follow a structural command define a code block. These statements are intended with the same number of spaces. Python groups statements together with indentation. While loop. Example. Python program to show how to use a while loop. Initiating the loop. Giving the condition. Output. Counter 1. Counter 2. Counter 3. Counter 4. Counter 5. The for loop. Python's for loop is designed to repeatedly execute a code block while iterating through a list, tuple, dictionary, or other iterable objects of Python. The process of traversing a sequence is known as iteration. Syntax of the for loop. For value in sequence. Code block. In this case, the variable value is used to hold the value of every item present in the sequence before the iteration begins until this particular iteration is completed. Loop iterates until the final item of the sequence are reached. The for loop. Example. Python program to show how the for loop works. Creating a sequence which is a tuple of numbers. Variable to store the square of the number. Creating an empty list. Creating a for loop. Output. The list of squares is 4, 16, 36, 64, 100. The range function. With the help of the range function, we may produce a series of numbers. Range 10 will produce values between 0 and 9. 10 numbers. We can give specific start, stop, and step size values in the manner range, start, stop, step size. If the step size is not specified, it defaults to 1. For loop demo using range function. Loop control statements. Now we will discuss the loop control statements in detail. We will see an example of each control statement. Continue statement. It returns the control to the beginning of the loop. Python program to show how the continue statement works. Break statement. It stops the execution of the loop when the break statement is reached. Python program to show how the break statement works. Pass statement. Pass statements are used to create empty loops. Pass statement is also employed for classes, functions, and empty control statements. Python program to show how the pass statement works. If you want to join our online classes, please send us an email at learncenter.in@gmail.com. Visit us at www.learncenter.in. Thank you for listening.